Hello clarinets. Today we're going to look at the different parts of your instrument, but before we start, we're going to go over how to open your case. Now, you've already seen a video on this, I'm sure, but just to make sure, we're going to look at our case. We're going to lay it down. When you lay it down, you're looking for the emblem. My emblem's right here. It's a little harder to see than some of yours. So I have this emblem here. You may have Yamaha or some other brand, and that's fine. Some of you may have a pocket, and that's fine too. But those most likely go on the top. Now, if you're not sure, if you don't have an emblem or you have a different type of case, look at the latches. If the latches are going to open up, then that's going to be correct, okay? So, turn it and face you. Make sure that the latches are going to go up. If you have a zipper, look for the emblem. Be really careful, and if there's no emblem, there's probably some other indicator that this way is up. Okay, so we're gonna open your case. Now open slowly. If stuff starts falling down, that's a good sign that you need to flip it over, okay? So you don't want your clarinet pieces to fall out because you can damage some of the metal and wood. So now that you have it open, here's the flat side, that's the top, and you want to get a good look of the inside. Some of you may have plastic. As we go through this video, you can pause and take off the plastic, but we're going to go ahead and get started at the top of the clarinet. So at the very top of the clarinet, remember, removing plastic if you have it, there's this piece. Some of you, it may be looking different. Actually, all of you would be different than mine because I have a metal ligature. Now, don't take apart these parts. I'm just going to take it apart to show you what's in the whole three-piece object. So we have the mouthpiece. It looks like this. You should have one too. And then you have the ligature. Your ligature is probably going to be, it's going to be some type of fabric or leather. It's not going to be metal if you got the correct supplies. And then you have a reed guard or mouthpiece cap. You'll hear different words for it, but it's to protect all of these things because this is very delicate, and your reed's very delicate, and that's what it's meant for, to protect those, even in your case. So you're going to take plastic off and put them back the way you found them. Remember, you can take a picture of this if you forget where everything goes. We're gonna move on to the second piece of the clarinet moving down. The next piece is the barrel. The barrel connects to the mouthpiece, and it just looks like a barrel. So this kind of elongates our sound. It makes it less shrill and adjusts tuning and things like that. So that's the barrel. My emblems there is kind of tarnished, but yours is probably nice and brand new. So most of the time you'll have something written there inscribed. Now, the next piece. There are two pieces that could be it, but you're going to have a longer piece with keys, and you're going to have a, longer piece with keys and shorter piece with keys. So we're actually going to start with the shorter piece. This is the upper joint. So the shorter piece is the upper joint, and it's for your left hand. The way you know if it's your upper joint, if you look on the side, there are 4 little keys lined up in a row. Those are side keys, and this is very important for you to know because this is what is most likely damaged if you're putting your instrument together incorrectly or putting it away incorrectly. So this is what to watch out for. They're very delicate. So our 4 side keys, this is our upper joint. It also has it has a thumb hole and a register key back here. And then we're gonna put that back exactly how you found it. You can tell that it's not gonna go this way because my case is not that way. Your case may be different from mine. I'm going to put it carefully in the case, making sure not to tap anything. It fits like a puzzle. And the second piece we're going to is your lower joint. It's slightly longer than the upper joint. I have this little stopper. Some of you may have that as well. I keep mine on there because I don't want this key getting ruined or crushed in any way. They bend very easily sometimes if you're not too careful. So you want to make sure that you keep that if you have it. And this is the lower joint. You can tell it's a lower joint because it has this little, I don't know, kind of looks like a rest there, and it really is a rest. It's a thumb rest. Your thumb goes here, and it kind of protrudes from the rest of the joint. So this is the lower joint, and how you put it back in your case, you'll see that there's like a little divot in my case, and it's lower than the rest because that thumb joint has to fit there. So I'm gonna put it back how I found it. In fact, Let me put this back on here too. And the last piece of the clarinet is the bell, and that's what's going to finish it up. It goes at the bottom of the lower joint, and it just makes it have a nice polished look and kind of makes our sound more beautiful and refined. So this is the bell, especially those lower notes. And you see it has an emblem there too usually. And that goes right here. And putting it away, you would just shut it and latch it or zip it, and you're good to go.